They say that your value is not decided by those who mistreat you. Sometimes, the people we love the most are the ones who try to push us down, hoping we stay in the dirt. But what they don't realize is that some souls are like seeds. The more you bury them, the stronger they grow. This is the story of an old woman who lived on a small farm in California. She lost her home, her husband, and her family's respect. But she never lost her dignity. It is a story about the slow, quiet justice of life, and why you should never count someone out just because they are down. For decades, she had worked the land with her husband. Together, they had seen the gold of the cornfields and the silver of the morning frost. But after he passed away, the house felt cold. Her knees hurt, and her movements grew slow. Her daughter and son-in-law lived under her roof, but they were not family, they were shadows of greed. One morning, the old woman walked out to the porch only to find her life's history thrown into the dirt. Her blankets, her shoes, her memories, all scattered like trash. Her daughter stood there, a stranger with a cold heart. "Mother, you must leave. We need this house for ourselves." The old woman's voice was a mere whisper. "This is my home." But the door slammed shut, and for hours, she sat on the dirt path, weeping until the stars came out. The young couple believed the old woman was broken and penniless. They didn't know that for 40 years, she and her husband had tucked away a few coins at a time for a day they hoped would never come. That night, she crept to the old stone corral. Under a heavy rock, she found her secret box, her lifetime of hard work. She didn't seek revenge, she sought a new beginning. She walked to the next village, where her reputation for kindness preceded her. With her savings, she bought a small, fertile piece of land. A young neighbor boy, seeing her struggle, offered his hands to help. Together, they built a sturdy wooden house. While her daughter's house fell into rot and ruin due to laziness, the old woman's new farm began to breathe with life. Years passed. The daughter and her husband grew poor, their hearts as empty as their pockets. One day, the son-in-law arrived at a beautiful, flourishing farm looking for a job. When the door opened, he saw the woman he had cast out. She didn't scream or curse him. She hired him to work the soil on one condition. "Do not tell my daughter who owns this land." He agreed, driven by hunger. But greed is a hunger that can never be satisfied. When the daughter finally discovered the truth, she didn't come with an apology. She came with a demand for the inheritance. The old woman looked at her and saw a stranger. She handed her a few coins and closed the door, choosing peace over a toxic bond. When the old woman eventually passed away, she left her legacy to the young boy who had helped her when she was a stranger. The daughter inherited nothing but the shame of her choices. Friends, your value is not what others say it is. Even if you are pushed down today, you can rise again. Kindness grows. Greed destroys. Choose strength. Choose dignity. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell us in the comments. Have you ever had to rebuild your life from zero? And I'll see you in the next story of the human spirit. Thank you for watching my video.